Shalom, shalom. Everything to off the sound. See everything. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Shit. The water. Yes, indeed. All right. Shalom. This is Israelite School UPK. Star at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? We are under the leadership of Commander General YAHANNA. What we teach the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the true biblical Jews according to the Bible and according to archaeology. You understand? Priest and Officer Mardakia, holding down the Brotherhood class in the Spirit of the Most High. Of course, we all know that Brotherhood and Sisterhood is synonymous. You need both of them to survive this hellhole that we are living in, man. You understand? And we're going to get right into it, man. You understand? You see the topic. Of course, as always, if you have any questions, on topic, preferably, you understand? But if you do have any questions outside of the class, you understand, type those in. We'll be able to get to those accordingly. You understand? So we're going to get right into it, man. We got a couple articles we're going to get into, a whole bunch of research, and then also the scriptures, you understand? The scriptures is going to be at the end, you understand? So just bear with me. I do want to get through all this information. We also got video as well, too. So while brothers and sisters can look alone, you understand? Let me make sure that everything is, 1 second here. All right, cool. We good on sounds. You want to make sure. All right, like I was saying, you understand? Like I said, you see the title, you understand? Distractions is a key thing in this world that is destroying the black community, man. You understand? And more importantly, serving the Lord, you understand? Serving the Most High, man. And getting the kingdom of heaven, man. You understand? You have to put in this work, you understand, to build the kingdom of heaven, man. Right. You understand? We're going to go over four, we're going to go into some of these distractions, and, four of them plays a major part in why the black community is destroyed the way it is right now, man. Right. You understand? Of why, you understand, we're strung out on drugs, man. You understand why we are, doing any and everything abominable that is totally going against the Most High, man. Right. You understand? So the first one is attention. You understand? The attention. You understand what they say? The attention span for a lot of black people is what? Is very, very short, man. Right. You understand? Everybody has a short attention span, man. You understand? When it comes to locking in and reading, you understand? Or just being locked in, you understand? Our attention span is just so low, man. You understand? But another thing is our attention is being stolen from you and taken away from you. That's something that's not real, man. Yeah, I mean, truly think about this, man. You understand? All throughout social media, you understand? We want to see what's quote unquote trending, man. Right. You understand? And we have to realize that's what's trending, and you understand? We're gonna get into it a little later. You understand? But it's just not real, man. You understand? Meditation is very, very important when it comes to being able to focus, man, and being able to be locked in, man. You understand? When you think about it, you understand, social media truly depends on you to build what? Their social economy, man. You understand? Social media is not just for, everybody to just come together and you tweet this and you post TikToks here. All of this is ran by what, man? It's all for what? Social economy, man. Right. You understand? And if you truly think about it, you understand that again. You understand? When you think about that social economy, what happens, man? You understand? They have a whole on that TikTok platform. They have a whole hashtag that says TikTok made me buy it. You understand? Or like Facebook made me buy it, man. And then what happens, man? You understand? Like you scrolling on TikTok, and what happens, man? Oh man, that look kind of nice. Then what happens? You get on Amazon.
Right.
You understand? And then you purchase that item, man. All because of what? Because TikTok made me buy it, man. You understand? They have a whole category on TikTok, man. And you can look it up, man. TikTok made me buy it, man. It's not social media anymore. It's mind controlling, man. You know what I'm saying? It's social economy, man. That's what it's all about, man. You understand? Now you're focusing on your screen to be said for your attention, man.
Right.
And being trained for destruction, man. You're truly being trained for destruction when it comes to social media, man. And this artificial distractions, man. You understand? And just think about it, man. You understand? When you do something for what? 8 days straight, what happened, man? Your muscle memory just what? It just automatically catches on, man.
Right.
Guess what happens when you look up that phone for 8 days, man? Your brain is just gonna be just gonna be locked in and targeted in on what? On social media. And guess what your hand do? Your hand is so used to scrolling, it just almost like second nature. You understand? You just keep on scrolling, keep on scrolling, keep on scrolling. To what happens, man? Oh man, it's just like second nature. You understand? They even got it now. I was looking up something where like you got like a little stylus. You understand? Like you don't even need to use your hand anymore. They got like an actual stylus pen that you can put on your phone and can just scroll up, man.
Right.
You understand? And this right here is truly, truly, truly destroying us, man. You understand? Truly, truly destroying us, man. And this is just something that is just so overlooked. Why? Because it's just of the norm right now. It's so of the norm to just be all on social media and go with what's trending and what's the hot topics and doing all these abominable things, man. You understand? Think about it, man. Also, um, drugs distract you as well, man.
Right.
Drugs truly distract you as well, man. You understand? Think about it, man. What does your drugs and your phone distract you from, man? Truly think about that, man. And that's a question, you understand, for everybody that's tuning in right now. What do drugs and your phone and mainstream media, social media, distract you from? And I'm gonna give it some time. You understand? I want to make sure we get some class participation. I'm gonna ask you again. What does drugs and your phone distract you from? And thinking about it, you understand, with the phone, you understand, the phone was primarily used for what, man? You understand, when it was first, you understand, when the phone first came out, man, it was for talking and texting, and that was it. Talking and texting, and that was it. Go ahead, Shaya.
The brother Marcus said, distract you from following the laws and commandments.
That's good. I'm looking for one key word, man. That's definitely on point, man. Definitely on point. You understand? Make sure that we stay in class. You understand? Remember, the topic is artificial distraction. Go ahead, Shayala.
Is it the reality around us?
Reality. You understand? That's exactly what it does, man. That's the answer I was looking for, man. Reality, man. You understand? Because everything that's on social media, you understand? Everything dealing with drugs and alcoholism. You understand what it makes you do, man? It distracts you to make you believe that, oh man, I'm just so big and bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting, 1.5K likes on Facebooks, man.
Right.
You understand? All for what? All for nothing. Because that's not real, man. That's not real at all, man. You understand? And think about it. How many people have been to Facebook? Think about it. How many people has been to TikTok? You understand? How many people have been to Instagram and YouTube? How how many people have been there? You understand? Think about that, man. You're giving your attention to a fake place, man.
Right.
To a fake place. To a truly fake place, man. That is just all make believe, man. It's all make believe. You know what is real though? I'm sitting here right now.
Right.
You understand? That's real. Shai Ali, he's standing up right now, but he's in here in the flesh right now. That's real, man. The brothers and sisters that's tuning in online right now, they are real, man. You understand? They are tuning in, listening to my voice right now, man. You understand? All throughout the spirit of the Most High, man. You understand? Because, of course, we, as far as the I.S.U.P.K, you understand, we're using these social media platforms to do what, man? To push the truth, man.
Right.
And that's it. You understand? And that's it. So, of course, man, we need to realize, man, that once again, you're giving your attention to a fake place, man. You're paying to attention to a fake reality and not to the real life, man. You understand? That's truly an artificial distraction, man.
Right.
You understand? Think about it, man. Even with sports. Think about it, man. You understand? You becoming a pro ball player, you understand? You know, you're making all the millions. You understand? You're doing, you understand? You're doing so quote unquote great in the sight of America. But think about what the Most High is thinking about that, man. You understand? Truly think about what the Most High is thinking about that, man. You understand? Hollywood, music, you understand? Think about it, man. If you're not doing something that's going to build their social contract, guess what you're doing, man? They are going to humiliate you, man.
Right.
Think about that, man. If you know all these players, and all these basketball players, football players, tennis track, whatever the case may be, if they do anything that's going against the social economy, you understand the social entertainment, so like entertainment. Guess what they're gonna do, man? They're gonna lose endorsements. You understand? They're not gonna get that big contract, cause you know why? It's all of a big contract, man. It's all of a bigger contract, man. And that social contract, you understand? The social, what I just say, entertainment, man.
Right.
Because you're messing up their flow, man. You know what I'm saying? You're messing up their money flow. You know why? Because people is coming and paying to see what? See somebody shoot the basketball in the hoop, man. Or see somebody throw a football 50 yards down the line, man. You understand? All for what, man? All for entertainment, man. All for entertainment, man. And that's it, man. Think about it, man. You can truly be a millionaire and still a slave, man. You can be a billionaire and still a slave, man.
Right.
You know why? Because one hiccup, you understand, one mistake that you do to mess up their whole empire, guess what, man? They are going to belittle you, man. They're going to take all your money, all your fame, and guess what? You're not going to be trending on TikTok anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be trending on Facebook anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that $1 million Nike contract anymore, man.
Right.
All because of what, man? You want to look good for TV. You know what I'm saying? You want to look good for the fame and all these abominable, crazy, nonsense things, man. And if you truly think about social media, man, you know what I'm saying? All social media is a box, man. You understand? And you're putting yourself in that box, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like the YouTubes, what? You know what I'm saying? Facebook, you know what I'm saying? All these things are just a box, man. You understand? And when you truly think about the internet, you know what I'm saying? When it first came out, primarily, you know what I'm saying? Even with Facebook, You know what I'm saying? And just like the telephone, you know, just like the telephone, I said that the telephone was just primarily for, having conversations. And then the text message came of another conversation. Now they have all these different type of apps. It's so many apps within the Facebook platform itself.
Right.
You understand? You got apps upon apps, man. And this whole primarily concept was, of course, Facebook when it first came out, and I remember this years ago. You understand? Was for when college students went off to college. It was for them to be able to connect with all of their friends, that went off to other colleges or friends from high school. And then what happened, man? You understand? Time after time, you understand, time happened, and then what, man? Facebook became, oh man, everybody, Facebook. Everybody on Facebook now. You understand? You got you got little kids on Facebook, man. And now they got what this gaming streaming, man. You understand? And just so many loopholes to other avenues, man, to other apps, man. You understand? Facebook is truly wicked, man. You understand? You can see, you can see from the grass being green all the way to, somebody having sex.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
All on one platform, man. And shit, Facebook, they even have a dating app within Facebook, man. Come on now. Like, we need to realize, man, that, Facebook is not truly what it may seem, man. And you should only use Facebook to benefit Black, Hispanic, Native Indians by pushing this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that we are going to defend our oppressor with their own tactics, man. You understand? With their own tactics, man. You understand? And also the society of your oppressor is distracting you from what you're supposed to be doing, man. Your oppressor has made the whole world so you will never want out of it, man. Think about it, man. Social media and our oppressor has made it so comfortable that what, man? That, oh man, I'm on my phone, man. I'm on my phone right now. I'm on my phone right now, man. And everything revolves around your phone, man.
Right.
You understand? We need to realize, man, that this is truly hell, man. You understand? This is truly hell, but guess what, man? The oppressor has made you love hell, man. You understand? By making it fun, man. You understand? By disconnecting you, which is the second point, by disconnecting you from what, man? From doing the will of the Most High, man. You understand? Giving a damn about Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. Caring for your brothers and sisters, man. They are disconnecting you from everything, man. Truly disconnecting you from everything, man. And that's a sad story, man. But it's real, though, man. Our oppressor has made hell fun, man.
Right.
How is hell fun? You understand? People get on social media, and guess what, man? They are just disconnected from actually reality, and what they're doing on their phone. You know, saying some people they put it on their TV, and they just sit back and they laugh, and guess what happens? Hours and hours and hours pass. Days pass, weeks pass, months pass, years pass, and then what, man? You just drawn so accustomed, like it just becomes a part of your reality and your lifestyle.
Right.
To the point where it's like, man, okay, I have to wake up, 9, 10 o'clock, brush my teeth, get in the shower, get my breakfast. You know what I'm saying? No, let's rewind. First thing you do when you wake up is do what? You check your phone with Shalakia.
Right.
I forgot about that. Shayala. First thing they do is check their phone, and then, some brothers and sisters, they would just stay in the bed and look at their phone all day. You understand? But of course, the more, I don't want to say quote unquote productive ones, you understand, but the ones that, actually want to take a shower and stuff, trust and best believe, once they get that shower, once they get that grub in them, guess what's going to happen? They're going to get on some type of form of social media, man. They are going to make it happen, man. You understand? And and think about social media. You understand? You are disconnecting you from your people. You understand? Think about this, man. How many people do you talk to on the phone or on the bus or on a train? You know what I'm saying? You or plane, bus, train. You know what I'm saying? When when you're on a plane, you know what I'm saying? It's very, very seldomly that you actually hold a conversation on these forms of public transportation. Why? Because you're too busy on your phone, man. Too busy on your phone, man. Doing what, man? Scrolling through all these social media platforms. You understand? You're all on these dating apps. You understand? You trying to figure a way how to, order the whole damn Amazon, distribution center up. You understand? Good night, man. These sisters, man, with that, what's that one, Fashion Nova, and then it's another one called Sheen or Shine or something like that. Good night, man. Keep on buying these stuff, buying this stuff, buying this stuff, man. To do what, man? I believe, but Fashion Nova is ran by Rihanna, right?
That I'm unsure.
I'm pretty sure Fashion Nova is ran by Rihanna, and she is up tribe. So hey, man, continue to support that system, man. But all these other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Put it away, man. Shalalam. Um, you're on your phone, man. You understand? You're on your phone, man, and think about this, man. Your world comes to an end when what, man? What happens when your world comes to the end, man? What's happening, man? Go ahead.
Salakia, this Richard Sakian, or however you say his name, supposedly be over Fashion Nova.
Oh, Fashion Nova. What's it? Look up. See what Rihanna clothing line is real quick. But what happens when your life comes to an end, man? Your world comes to the end when what happens? Your world comes to the end when what happens? I'm pretty sure Rihanna got some type of clothing line, or maybe she's just a sponsor or like an endorser or something like that. But I know she's a billionaire. Go ahead.
It is called Fenty. Right?
Fenty, yeah, that's what it is. Fenty. Okay, gotcha. You understand? Back to the question. You understand? Your world comes to the end when what happens? Your world comes to the end when what happens? Go ahead.
Brother Quan said you shut down, and Brother Marcus said World War III.
Okay. I may not be asking the question right. So remember, you understand, stay within the classroom. You understand, stay within the class. You understand, we talking about artificial distractions, man. And I ask, you understand, your world ends, your world comes to an end when what happens? Your world comes to an end when what happens? Go ahead.
When social media shuts down.
Yes, but what's going to make it shut down from your point of view, from your perspective, from what you have? Think about it. Think about it. How are you able to scroll through social media?
When my phone go down.
When your phone dies, man. When your phone dies, what happens, man? Your world is coming to an end. Why? Because you can't scroll anymore. Go ahead.
And that's heavy that you say that. Being in the world, dealing with homegirls or whatever the case may be. They phone died. It's like, you got a phone charger. You got a phone
Right.
charger. Like, they'll leave from whatever they doing and go home and get a charger.
Trying to tell you.
That's heavy.
Everyone world ends when their phone dies, man. Everybody worried about this little rectangular, some people got boxes, some people got, different type of forms of phone, you know what I'm saying? Even with the little tablets, you know what I'm saying, the bigger tablets. When those devices die, man, your world comes to an end, man. You understand? You're going to be looking for that charger, man. You understand? You truly are going to be looking for that charger, man. You understand? You are truly not connected to anyone when that phone dies, man. But think about it, man. Think about it. When you're walking and looking at the 12 tribes right in front of their face, you're not going to talk to them, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to talk to them. Why? Because your phone died. You need to get a charger. You understand? Some people even got, chargers like these. You understand? Like, like the little wire charge, like the wireless chargers, or the chargers that actually go on the back of your phone. So when that done happen, all you gotta do is just flick it, pop a switch or whatever the case may be, and then your phone is charging back up, man. You understand? Your whole mind is thrown off because you're living in a fake reality, man. In a true fake reality, to the point where you can walk past black and spanking Native Indians, man. You understand? And you're going to walk past them, you understand? Instead of, trying to talk to them, get to know them, whatever the case may be, to do what, man? Go over them, get to your phone, you understand? All for a charger, man. And that right there is an artificial distraction as well, too. You know why? Because guess what, man? What does every corner store have, man? Best believe they're going to have some form of charger, and guess what? They're going to charge your arm and leg for them, man.
Right.
You understand? I done seen some from low as $5. I done seen some go all the way up to $50, man, for a charger, man. Think about that, man. If we can use just on chargers, if we can use those funds just to build up the nation of Israel, good night, man. Food programs, man. Housing for brothers and sisters, man. Cars, whatever the case may be, man. All of these great things, man. These quote unquote great things, man, that is truly destroying black and spanking Native Indians, man. All because of what, man? Selflessness, man. Which is gonna be our next topic, man. Our next point, man. So we got disconnect. What was the first one? Attention. So this next one is selflessness, man. Selflessness, man. You understand? We are so, as a whole of Israel, we are a selfish people, man.
Right.
You understand? We truly are a selfish people, man. You understand? And when you're only thinking about yourself, you miss that your people is being oppressed, man. You know what I'm saying? When you think about, oh man, my phone is dead. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, you got a brother and sister over here that's homeless, but your main focus is to do what? Get your phone charged, and you got 50,000 chargers. You understand? At least 5 chargers at home. But what you gonna do? You gonna go to that gas station and buy another one versus doing what? Helping your brother sister out that's homeless, getting them a warm meal, man.
Right.
You understand? $5-7. I mean, good night, man. You understand? That's a meal at Wendy's. What, the 4 for $4? Good night, man. A 4 for $4. I mean, good night, man. You know, like they can truly eat off that, and best believe they will be thankful for you spending that money on that 4 for $4 versus you buying a $4 to $5 charger, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And Salaki on that too, so and that's the whole objective with the Christian church when they say worry about yourself.
Right.
Ain't nothing but $5 to feed somebody, and you say worry about yourself. The charger more important than the person that looks just like you, going through the same problem, living in the same hill, but worry about yourself.
You understand? And another thing, how people become selfish is you don't see, of course, what's going on. You understand? Because you worried about why and only you only getting certain likes on Facebook, on social media, or how many shares can you get?
Right.
You understand? I mean, good night, man. You are confounded in a box, man. Confounded in a box that does what, man? You understand? Only worry about yourself. You just in the box worrying about yourself, man. You understand? In the box, and in your box is what? Social media. You understand? Food. You understand? Sometimes people will, you understand? Prefer social media over their own damn family, man. I mean, good night. How many brawls and fights and he say she say stuff has broken off all because of social media, man.
Right.
It's broken homes because of social media, man. It's broken families, man. It's broken communities because of social media, man. And this is the artificial distraction that has poisoned the black community, man. That is injecting you with that poison every single day you decide to go on social media, man. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with social media. You understand? Like I said, you understand? And there's truth, and I should kind of commend Jenny Hanna. We use that social media platform to do what? Push this truth, man.
Right.
You understand? But the ones that are using it for, for whatever type of reason they may be using it for, man, they are not getting anything out of it, man. It's not benefiting the Most High, man. You understand? You're not socially intact with your people because you're focused on the social construct of social media, man.
Right.
You understand? That proves also of the John 3:16 of how it can be, many worlds. Huh? Yeah, I'm doing. Test, test, test.
How you pull up that little bar?
It don't even show that I'm. Hold on, let me see. All right, there we go. Is that better? I can definitely hear myself, so hopefully y'all can definitely hear me. If y'all can, just give me a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay, bet. Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can definitely hear it now. Most High in Christ. So the last thing I said was, you understand, being holy means to be separate from the world, but the oppressor has you loving the world in your own little box, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about this, man. Have you ever heard anyone say, I'm pretty sure we have. Have y'all ever heard anyone say, I'm just living in my own little world? I'm just living my best life. I'm just in my own little world. And that's literally, you understand? Because they are literally in their own world, man. In their own world, man. And truly think about this as well too, man. The oppressor is playing the Most High by creating an environment called the metaverse, man. Right. And you're being set apart from this world, which of course for Black Spanking Native Indians, man. Instead of being a part of the kingdom, man, you're worried about trending topics in America, you know what I'm saying, doing all of these crazy things, man. All of these abominable things, man. You know what I'm saying? You're worrying about everything that does not matter, man. All that does not matter, man. And let's just say, for instance, that you do, as far as, get 100,000 likes on Facebook and you're getting all these shares. Guess what happens when you try to say something that's beneficial to the truth, man? You understand? You get subbed out. You understand? You get substituted out, man. You know why? Because that algorithm is not going to allow you to push the truth, man, or, push whatever you're doing when you just said, something that, is benefiting America, man. You understand? Because best believe, man, in the social media world, if a person is not is not able to perform a duty, and their duty is to do what? Draw us away from this truth. Best believe, man, someone is going to come in there, man. They're going to find another tweet or, another TikTok, a dance, or, another, saying or, quote. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to push that, man. They're going to push that to the point where now they have 100,000 likes. And when you post something, guess what? You're only going to get one like, man. You understand? You're only going to get that one like, man. Guess what, man? You will definitely get substituted out, man. You understand? The next one is going to be desire, man. You know what I'm saying? Where is our desire at, man? Where is our desire at, man? Our desire should be focusing on building up the 12 tribes of Israel, man. You understand? But it's not, man. Your desire is what, man? And going back to the social media aspect, I mean, think about that, man. How many, as far as all social media, how many accounts do an average person have, man? You understand? You have multiple accounts to build up your own little world, man. Think about it, man. You have to be number 99473, you know what I'm saying, on one account. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to have a burner account. Oh, man, I'm going to call this one, J Rock or J Allen. You understand? And then you got your priestly. I'm, officer such and such. You understand? You got to have all of these accounts just to build up what? Your quote unquote profile, man. Right. Yeah, you understand? Now you can't laser and focus on anything but social. Right. No, I'm good. Go and get down. You understand? You're thinking about any and everything that has to do everything outside of building up our kingdom, man. Right. You want to build up the empire of our oppressor? I mean, and think about it, man. They're doing it so smoothly. Social media is supposed to be harmless. You understand? Social media is supposed to be, oh man, a place where you can go and relax. You understand? It's just, man, we truly need to get it together, man. You understand? And think about it, man. It makes me think about that precept. You know what I'm saying? No man can serve two masters, man. No man can serve two masters, man. Like it. You understand? Once again, man, we are real. Sitting here right now, man. You sitting at home, you know what I'm saying? You sitting at your slave. You are real, man. That social media nonsense is a fantasy land, man. It's a true fantasy land, man. True fantasy land, man. And good night, man. Let's not talk about as far as, of course, I said earlier, if a person is at home all day, of course they're going to be on their phone or what, man. They're going to binge watch a TV show. That's what's also a fake reality. You understand? That's another artificial distraction. And good night, man. Shoot, don't get on that game, man. Don't get on that, GTA. Good night, man. You got your own GTA, character as well. You understand? You got your own KOD character as well, man. What happened, man? You're a total different person once you put on that headset, get that controller, or you get that remote, or you're scrolling on TV. I mean, it's like you're scrolling on your phone. Scrolling on TV as well, too, trying to figure out what you're going to watch, man. Total different person, man. Why? Because you got to try to put yourself in the TV show. Or you got to try to put yourself, in the game. Put yourself man? Good night, man. All through social media, man. On Madden, man, what you doing, man? What, you a running back playing for the Panthers? Good night, man. You understand what? In 2K, what, man? You playing for the Lakers because they desperately need some help. You understand? You got your My Player. What is the My Career? And these are on all gaming, profiles, man. Whether it's Fortnite, Apex, what's the other ones? PUBG, Call of Duty. Like I said, think about it, man. Truly think about this, man, and what you're allowing these distractions do to you, man. You understand? And you truly never look within yourself because you're allowing these artificial distraction disconnect you from what? Think about this, man. And this a question. You're allowing these artificial distractions to disconnect you from what? Or, like I said, like this, what are artificial distractions disconnecting you from? Go ahead.
I'll wait till that question because the brother I felt as if this was should have said.
Okay, go ahead.
Nolly Dre said it's an artificial subconscious mentality.
Facts. That's very, very true. You understand? Of course, if you've been in, any of my other classes, you know what I'm saying, I always talk about, having that mindset, man. You understand? I always talk about how everything starts with the mind, man. You understand? Because, of course, when it comes into the mind, guess what happens, man? You're going to put forth some type of action to it, man. You understand? You got to make sure that you're able to be, focused and locked in, man. Being able to be focused and locked in. But, of course, back to the question, of course, is what are these artificial distractions disconnecting you from? What are these artificial distractions disconnecting you from? Anything yet? I know sweat. For time's sake, I'm gonna go give it to you. These artificial distractions is disconnecting you to change, man. Is disconnecting you to change what, man? Change your lifestyle, man. Change from being a filthy person that you once was, man. You know what I'm saying? It's disconnecting you from what from doing your 90 days, man,
Right.
and getting your Hebrew name, man, and becoming an officer. You know what I'm saying? And, being a righteous, virtuous sister, man. Why? Because you're focused on these artificial distractions, man. Think about it. Go ahead.
And that's heavy that you say that too. I don't want because a lot of brothers and sisters get on YouTube and look up the truth and they think they know something. But all reality, they don't even understand that a lot of that stuff branched off from the I.S.U.P.K.
It did. It did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these knockoff wannabes, whatever the case may be, all of them learned from One West in some type of form, and they flipped it and they went on their own understanding and their own their own quote unquote artificial distraction, just stirring them stuff away from the truth, man. You understand? You don't want to change. Why? Because you're everybody. You understand? You got all these different type of platforms and profiles and you gotta level up your person on your 2K and all these level ups. You know what I'm saying? You can't change if you're doing all of these things, man. It's gonna be possible. It's gonna be impossible, man. You understand? And of course, with a change, what you have to retain, man. You have to retain some knowledge, man. Which is the next one, man. You understand? Which is the last one. You understand? You have to be able to obtain and retain knowledge, man. You understand? All of your knowledge comes from what? Obtaining and retaining, man. You understand? But what you're obtaining and retaining isn't even real. You're living in man, good night, man. You're living in a make-believe life right now, man.
Right.
You understand? Now, like I did say, you understand, there is some good benefits in social media, but majority of it is just straight BS, man. Straight BS, man. There's nothing that's going to build you up in your family, man. Build you up or your family, man, when you're too busy worrying about social media, man. You understand? When you're too busy worrying about all of these fables, like everything that's just fake, man. You understand? Let's look up that definition of artificial. Artificial. You got any more comments, questions online, anything?
I mean, there's a few, but it's from the past,
Let's get them. Let's see what they're talking about.
All right, now that Dre said our people want to be praised, they have like 6 accounts and counting.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
It's an artificial subconscious mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Martin said the law statutes of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Quan said your people, the Most High.
Yep.
Now that Dre said it takes away from what's really going on in our lives and coming into the truth.
True.
Staying there and living by it firmly.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said he stopped watching Sakari camps months ago.
Most High in Christ, man. Give that brother a hand, man. You understand? Most High in Christ, man. Let's look up that word artificial, man. Got it? All right, go ahead.
Artificial, made or produced by human beings rather than occurring naturally.
It said it's what? It said it's produced, made or produced by human beings instead of occurring naturally. Think about it, man. Think about it. All of these things that that you just can't live without is just man-made, man.
Right.
Man-made. Man-made religions, you know what I'm saying? All of these things that's not benefiting you, you know what I'm saying? Birthdays, holidays, having a hot girl summer.
Right.
You understand? Having these quote unquote hidden marriages, smoking weed, becoming an alcoholic. You understand? All of those are just artificial, man. It's made up. It's not occurring naturally, man. You understand? Think about what does occur naturally, man. We breathing right now, right? That's occurring naturally, man. You understand? Your growth, you understand, as far as your height and your weight, that grows naturally, right? You understand? Your beard grows naturally. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers, they may have supplements, you know what I'm saying, to make it, look a little, fuller. You know what I'm saying? Your hair grow naturally. You understand? Even your nails, they grow naturally, man. You understand? Think about this as well, too. The wind blows naturally as well, too.
Right.
But with that, you also have artificial ways of wind. What's a good one? Think about it. The wind blows naturally. You can open up your, window to your house, and what you do, that wind is going to naturally flow through. But what's one artificial wind? Almost gave it away, but I ain't going to say it, though.
AC.
AC, an air conditioner. What else? A fan. You understand? The ceiling fans, the little box fans. And good night, man. Shalom. It ain't nothing like a nice, like after a very, very hot night, you know what I'm saying, and you couldn't, you don't have a air conditioner, or you know what I'm saying, you can't afford like you're not in a place where that has central air. It ain't nothing like putting that box fan in that window and getting the natural, AC, man, as we call it, man. But that's, artificial wind, man. You understand? Think about if you're focused on, making enough. Somebody want to say something? You got something? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to reverse. Nolly Dre said those wind farms in the ocean. Quan said ceiling fan.
Mm-hmm.
And Brother Marcus said blowing out a candle for an ex.
Right. He said blowing out a what?
A candle for an ex.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing, man. Same thing, man. And truly, think about this as well. Like like as far as being, think about if you're focused on making in another account instead of making real babies.
Right.
You understand? We're so focused on what, man? Making up another artificial platform versus doing something that's real, like making a baby. You understand? Like, spending some time with your wife. You understand? Not, not being a nag to your husband. You understand? And y'all doing something romantic. And then what happens, man? Y'all make real babies. You understand? Making real babies, man. And thinking about since talking about babies, yeah, I mean truly think about this, man. So, social media as a whole has a lot of wives, man, because they have a lot of apps, they have a lot of platforms within platforms, and then what, man? They have a lot of babies, man, because guess what? They have to be able to entertain someone. And that's what they're doing, man. They're entertaining babies, man, when it comes to this social media, man. You understand? You can have, you can get a 6, 7-year-old and, they're going to know how to download something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to know how to play some type of game, man. You understand? They're going to do something, man. You understand? And, like, while we on this whole, dating thing, you know what I'm saying? You will, instead of, approaching a woman and, actually talking to a woman, trying to converse with her, trying to have a conversation with her, what you going to do, man? You going to swipe left and right on that dating app, man. Swipe left and right. Oh, man. Oh, well, we got a match. Let me go ahead and measure her. Hey, what's going on, little babe? What's going on, little babe? What happens then? Oh, she could either go, hey, what's going on? Respond, and y'all keep going back and forth. But what happens when she goes ghost? Well, let's go. Let's open up the other platform again now. Let's keep on swiping left and right. Keep on swiping left and right, man. It's crazy, man, of how we, how we, can allow, a rectangular, device destroy us, man. You understand? And of course, I'm not, talking about, anybody, as far as specific. I'm just talking about as a whole of how we're allowing this to destroy the black community, man. You understand? And, another thing is social media, makes you want to not socialize with real people, man. You understand? Social media will, literally, man, you beefing with somebody on social media. Now when you see them in real life, you don't even want to talk to them anymore, man. You understand? Relationships have ended. You understand? Marriages have ended because of social media posts, man. You understand? And think about it. Good night, man. Let's not talk about, once again, when it comes to these dating apps, man. Good night, man. What happens when you finally meet the sister, man? And she is a what? A catfish. All because she had that what on? That filter. You understand that? You understand that light was hitting her just right. You understand when that filter was on? But what happened in real life, man? Good night. Mess around went from being a Puerto Rican to a doggone Spaniard. Went from being a full blown out Mexican to being a full blown out white woman. You understand? It's crazy, man. You understand? That you understand that filter was not real life, man. That was not the real thing, man. It was not the real thing, man. It's not, man. Like I said earlier, man, our oppressors making hell way too comfortable, man. You understand? You get so comfortable that you forget that the white man is the devil.
Right.
You understand? You get so comfortable that you just forget, like, oh man, we try to give him another shot. Like, oh man, he may not be that bad. You understand? He came out with Facebook. You understand? Like, he came out with all these different type of social entities. You understand? Man, think about it, man. He actually got me and my rib together through a doggone dating app. He ain't that bad, man. You totally forget that the white man is truly the devil, man. That the Bible speaks of, man. You understand? Good night, man. Think about it, man. You're living in the hell on the game that they call you. Like truly think about this. And going back to the game, you understand? You act a slave, and you have these oppressors calling you an N-word under their breath. Best believe me, they are. You understand? They are calling you the N-word. You understand? They don't like your, they don't like your nappy natural hair. Best believe they are talking about you under their breath, man. And then you get on the game, and what happens, man? Somebody call you a full blown N-word right on the game, man. Full blown. Why? You know what I'm saying? Because it's fake. Go ahead, Doc.
Even with that, that's crazy because it be young chat.
Yeah.
10 years old, 12 years old saying F you, N-word, all type of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man, that we need to realize, man, that, that of course, you know what I'm saying, just a sidetrack, you know what I'm saying, but the World War III is, coming up and all this, and we're in the midst of it, man, that, that it's definitely time to take this very, very serious, man. And realize, man, that the internet is dead, man.
Right. You
understand? All of this is artificial intelligence, man. Bots that are interacting with you, man. You understand? And, and just to go back to just show you how, social media, mainstream media do, you know, it was an article, and this happened about I want to say almost a week ago. I'm not certain where it was, but I remember this vaguely because I remember how, everything switched up, and the original article was gone, and you can't even look it up anymore. It was an article where it stated that cop gets shot at and cop is in shootout, and and a shooter kills his family. But in reality, the article was about the cop shooting his wife, killing his wife, and then killing himself, man. It's happened about 6 days ago, man. Happened about 6 days ago. Now, that's the headline on an article that you can find now is that the cop got into some type of altercation, shot his wife, killed his wife, and then turned himself, and I'm just like, then he killed himself. But on the original article, it says, cop is in shootout and his family is dead, including himself. That just shows you, man, like how they like to, play these little mind games with you, man. You understand? And going back to social media, you understand, when all these, all of these pranks and all of these challenges, man. You understand? With that ice challenge, man, you understand? It's always some type of hidden agenda while all of these challenges is going on, man. Because I believe in, while that ice challenge is going on, it was, particular some type of bombing was going on overseas, man. But of course, everybody worried about, some type of ice challenge. How much ice can you put in the bucket, and can you just sit there, or are you gonna stand up and you're challenging everybody else to do all these abominable things, man? It's just crazy, man. Right. You understand? We like truly have more time invested in games and social media. You understand? And good night, man. Let's start talking about those what they call the roadblocks. Oh man. Good night, man. I remember reading an article where it says that, kid takes mother debit card, spend $500 on roadblocks. $500 on Roblox, man. $500 on some damn roadblocks. And guess what? That's not even fucking reality, man. You know what I'm saying? What he doing with the roadblocks, man? He, creating some type of avatar, man. Think about, the damage that is doing to us, not only us, but our little ones, man. That residual cycle of confusion, man. That residual cycle of social media going on and on again. Go ahead, Doc.
Sir, Dr. Dre hit heavy on this one. He said, especially when couples were switching in each other's clothes.
I was trying not to go there, you know what I'm saying? But that's true. Say it again, what he said?
Dr. Dre said, especially when couples were switching in each other's clothes.
Good night, man. That's a recipe for disaster right there, man.
Right.
A recipe for disaster, man. And good night, man. Let's not talk about, matter of fact, you still got that article up there? That video on YouTube?
Okay.
Let's see of how, you understand, how Alexa is getting into the household to further, destroy us, man. Let's go and get this article, man. Then we're going to get into some scriptures. Go ahead, brother. May I turn up just a tad.
Tonight we discuss a story that touches your life closely. We'll talk about Alexa, Amazon's voice assistant, and other such devices. They're found in millions of homes the world over. They talk to you, they do some chores for you, follow instructions, answer questions, play music, switch on the light, a whole lot of things. But what happens when your digital friend becomes your foe? What happens when it tells you to electrocute yourself? Or to stab yourself in the heart because there's no point in living, apparently? What happens when the companies that sell these products dismiss these instances as software error? And these are not hypothetical situations, these are real life stories we're telling you. Potentially life-threatening software errors. And then we have privacy violations, blatant and across the board. On Gravitas tonight, we'll discuss the pitfalls of what we're calling a gadget invasion in your life. Also on the show, as the world prepares to enter 2022, the women of Afghanistan are being pushed back into the 90s. 4 months of Taliban rule have led to curtailed freedoms. Now women protesters are being fired at. India and Sri Lanka are set to sign a 35-year-old deal in Trincomalee. China is dispatching its foreign minister to undo it. We'll bring you a special report.
Try to fast forward a little bit until we get to the social media part, that first part she was saying, talking about.
This ad was funny.
Here we go.
Real life stories are not. And tonight we'll show you the scary versions. What happens when you let artificial intelligence and smart devices...
Hold on,
invade
stop
your
right there.
life?
What she just say? Artificial intelligence. You understand? They even know, man. You understand? This is just made up, man. Just made up BS, man. Go ahead.
This is a story about all of you, for all of you. No matter how old you are or which part of the world you live in, this impacts you directly, especially if you're a parent. If you own an Amazon Alexa device, you must watch this story. It starts with a 10-year-old child in the US. She was playing with Alexa. She asked for a challenge, a light-hearted game or a puzzle or a physical activity, basically a fun challenge. That's what she asked for. Do you know what Alexa told her? A way to electrocute herself. I know it sounds unbelievable, a machine telling a child to electrocute herself. So we verified the story, and this is not fake news. This did happen. An Alexa device told a 10-year-old how she can electrocute herself. And before I tell you anything more about this, let me advise viewer discretion. Please be careful if you're watching this report with your children. Make sure they stay out of harm's way. Make sure they use smart devices under adult supervision. Now back to the story from the US. The customer who got this shocking record...
Pause real quick. See how she said that this is not make-believe, you know what I'm saying, story, that this is a real story. This actually happened, man. You understand? This actually happened, and this is just something that, matter of fact, I'm gonna let her, go into the article, and then I'm gonna talk about it, man. She like...
Recommendation has shared the entire story on Twitter, not the 10-year-old child, her mother. Here is how she told the world about it, and I'm quoting, "Oh my God, my 10-year-old just asked Alexa on our Echo for a challenge, and this is what she said." Now let me tell you what Alexa said to the 10-year-old child. The challenge is simple. Plug in a phone charger about halfway into a wall outlet, then touch a penny to the exposed prongs. Was Alexa trying to kill this girl? Where did it get this dangerous idea, and how did it
Pause
manage...
it real quick. See how crazy and how in detail it was? I was very, very detailed. That's not, software error. That's very detailed, man. And this is what's going on in America, man. This is what's going on with these quote-unquote smart devices. You understand? It's all artificial intelligence, man. Keep going. You was about to say something?
Pretty much, you summed it up, sir. It was too detailed for it to be a computer.
All right. Shalai, go ahead.
To relay this to a 10-year-old. Retail giant Amazon makes and sells Alexa devices. The company has not shared what exactly went wrong, but this is what we get when we start depending on machines. More machines than humans. It's safe to assume that Alexa software...
She said we're trusting on machines more than humans, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would rather listen to Alexa and Siri and Google versus listen to a priest and prophet that's going to actually benefit you and get you out of this hellhole, man, and prepare you for the kingdom, man.
Right.
Come on now. And this is, and this is real life, man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just, look up this article and scroll through YouTube and just happen to find something. This is real life, man. Go ahead.
This challenge off the internet. Where on the internet? It could have come from here. Last year, this challenge was going viral on TikTok. It was called the Coin In and Outlet Challenge. It's a dangerous prank. Anyone with any amount of common sense would know that. You should not play around with live sockets or electricity. That's common sense. But smart devices may not have it. Remember, Alexa is a machine, not a human. And there was no human oversight. No vetting in this case. Well, here's what could have happened. The Alexa software saw the word challenge and thought it is perfectly all right to recommend electrocution as a fun activity, because why not? How does Amazon explain this glaring lapse? The company has issued a statement. This is what it says, and I'm quoting again. Customer trust is at the center of everything we do, and Alexa is designed to provide accurate, relevant, and helpful information to customers. As soon as we became aware of this error, we took swift action to fix it. This is the gist of the message. We took swift action, the problem has been fixed. That's it. The so-called problem could have been life-threatening for a child. This anodyne statement doesn't even begin to cover the gravity of the problem. In this case, the child's mother was around. When she heard the recommendation, here's what happened. I'm quoting again from what she said. I was right there and yelled, "No, Alexa, no," like it was a dog. My daughter said she's too smart to do something like that.
Stop it. And you see how she said, stop, no, Alexa, stop, Alexa. Like it's a dog or like it's an actual person. No, man. No, not at all, man. And, for time's sake, I don't know if we'll have time to go through all of it. You know what I'm saying? But this is just to sum up, man, that all of these smartphones and the smart devices are just artificial, man. Was there any comments on there?
Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, just checking in.
All right, Most High Christ. And these smart devices it's just so crazy, man, of how, like I said earlier, how they can, teach someone in detail of how to kill themselves, man.
Right.
And if you, remember in the first part of the, video, when it first came on, she said, how a, person, was going to stab themselves in the heart, man. And we're not going to go to that part of the video, but it was, it was a lady that was going through depression. And she asked Alexa, how do I deal with being depressed? And Alexa said, grab a knife and slowly press it against your heart. Make sure the knife is sharp and make sure that you just slowly press it in your heart. That's how you deal with depression. You understand? And this is on these smart devices that we have every single day, man. That we look out, man. I mean, good night, man. Don't let Facebook and Instagram and all these other platforms start telling people to kill themselves, man. Best believe they're going to do it, man. You know why? Because that's their life. That's what they want to live out, man. You know what I'm saying? And think about this on the world too, man. Only so-called white people will come up with challenges, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because it's a challenge for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians to get food on their damn table, man. That's a real life challenge right there, man. It's a challenge to get a damn roof over someone's head, man.
Right.
That's a challenge. It's a damn challenge to get a damn stable slavery for a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. That's a real challenge, man. That's how you know that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Right. Because they come up with these different type of challenges that's harming us, man. And we just love it, man. Oh, it was just a mistake. And guess what? Everybody's still gonna buy Alexas. Everybody's still gonna buy those little Echo things. They're still gonna buy them. Why? They still have kids in their household, man. You understand? We are encouraging you, man, to not allow social media, man, be the downfall of your people, man. Right. For your family, man. You understand? Everybody wants some type of counsel and, advice through social media, man. And that's what you're going to get, man. Because that lady said she was dealing with depression and And Alexa told her to put a knife in her heart, man. And what was going to happen when the knife was in her heart? She was going to be gone. Think about it, man. These devices have a mind of their own, man. Anybody know what DARPA is? DARPA. 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 Show you how quickly this artificial intelligence moves, man. And for time's sake, because we're getting a little stressed on time, I still want to go through these scriptures. So DARPA was a website, and they use different type of software to log everything. Every time somebody logged into the computer, they was able to log it. You know what I'm saying? And like your passwords, they'll be able to save your password, do all of these things, man. You understand? And then of course, you know what I'm saying, they ended, man. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody had, some type of lawsuit on them, or something along the lines of that. DARPA ended. I want y'all to listen to this real well, man. DARPA ended February 3rd of 2004. Guess what came out the next day? February 4th of 2004. Guess what social media platform came out the next day that DARPA ended? I want somebody to try to take a guess with this one. DARPA ended February 3rd of 2004. Guess what social media platform came out the next day? Go ahead.
Mark said Facebook.
It was Facebook. Not a week, not years, the next day. You know why? Because everyone from DARPA, guess what they did? They went over to Facebook, man. Went straight over to Facebook, man, and got everything rocking and rolling, man, within the day. You understand? Within a day, man. And good night, man. Let's not talk about, this metaverse. And if you truly think about it, man, they was talking about the metaverse back in 2000, back in 1992. They was talking about the metaverse, man. You understand? They was talking about the metaverse back in 2000, in 1992, not 2000. Think about the Facebook. You understand? Black spanking Native Indians, man, as a whole, don't want to change, man. Do not want any type of change, man, but they want our oppressor to change us for us, man. That sounds like Christianity to me, man. Yeah, you understand? You know why? Because it's easy to be a Christian, man.
Right.
So easy to be a Christian, man. You understand? I mean, because if you think about it, man, all Christians say is, oh, man, God knows my heart. God knows my heart. No, man, social media knows your hearts.
Right.
And I said multiple because you have multiple social media accounts, man. You understand? They really think that, that they are going to be able to outthink the Most High when it comes to this artificial intelligence. Best believe, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be on Call of Duty and you can have those, those Oculus goggles on. And guess what, man? Christ can come back with 200 million angels, and gather up, you know what I'm saying, 144, and then what happens, man? You know what I'm saying? You take off those goggles, and what happens, man? You're seeing a bomb come right at your face, all because of you want 1,000 likes on Facebook, all because of you're trending on TikTok. With some, wild, crazy dance, man. All because of what, man? The laws are done away with, man.
Right.
You understand? Best believe, man, the laws are done away with in Facebook, in Christianity, in the metaverse. All those things are done with, man. You understand? The metaverse haven't even been out long, man. And guess what happens, man? In the metaverse, every 7 seconds, a crime happens, man. Every 7 seconds, in the metaverse, a crime's happened, man. Haven't even been out that long. Not even, really full-fledged right now, man. Every seconds, man. But guess what, man? Only thing about in the metaverse is I don't think you can die in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? You just keep on coming back, man. You understand? You're truly gonna have PTSD in the metaverse, man. You understand? You're gonna be in that metaverse and thinking that you're living that real life, and you're spending real money in the metaverse to assume and appeal to be doing all these great things, but then what happens, man? Good night, man. Go ahead, Doc.
That's crazy that you say that too, because even with them churn that be on the, they gonna take that life and think it's on the real life and screw their whole life.
Facts. You understand? Think about it, man. And this is a question: who was the first person to get distracted by an artificial distraction, man? And we about to go into the scriptures after this question right now. Who was the first person to get distracted by an artificial distraction, man? You gonna take a shot at Shayala?
I guess being Native Indians.
Yeah, looking for a little bit more in detail though. Eve was the first person to get distracted by an artificial distraction, man. Why? Because she wanted to know everything, man.
Right.
You understand? She wanted to be the head honcho. You understand? All right. Let's get into these scriptures, man. Then we're gonna wrap it up, man. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
Listen, man. The Most High dwells in you. And guess what? That's real right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's real, man. And the problem is that you don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe in the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to believe that, these spiritual, events are happening right here in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Getting brothers and sisters off drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Having, brothers and sisters, become righteous and follow the law, such as their commandments, man.
Right.
And doing all of these righteous things, man, and not celebrating their birthdays. And, following, the high holy days and following the dietary laws, man. Skip down to 19.
Come. Verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness.
The what was? We'll say it again.
For the wisdom of this world is foolishness. With God. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Good night, man. Best believe, man, his own craftiness, man. His own craftiness, man. You understand? You're gonna be in the metaverse and all these social media platforms, and then Christ's gonna come on and drop that EMP, man. You understand? And just wipe all social media platforms out the way, man.
Right.
You understand? He gonna drop that main EMP, and it's gonna be a wrap, man. It's going to be a wrap for everything, man. Everything that you thought you done pertaining to social media that was just so great and so quote unquote righteous, it was all lifting up our oppressor, man. Truly lifting up our oppressor, man. Let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20.
First Timothy 6 and 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling, and oppositions of science falsely so called.
Good. Nah, keep going.
Which some professing have erred concerning the faith. Grace be with thee and me.
All of these fake gods, man, these fake idols, man. You know what I'm saying? These artificial intelligence, man. All these quote unquote smart devices, man. And you understand? Think about it, man. The apostles knew that witchcraft was fake, man.
Right.
You understand? They knew that witchcraft was fake, man. Just like we know that priests and prophets know that crystals not going to heal you.
Right.
Crystals are not going to heal you, man. Social media is not going to be able to counsel you and be able to, groom you to what you need to be, man. We know that. The priests and prophets know that, man. Just like they knew that back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days of old, man.
Right.
You spend all of your real money on fake items, man. On fake items, man. It's crazy, man. It's like the reality, these quote unquote reality, even with the reality TV shows and, all of this quote unquote, living in your own world. It's all a fantasy, man. Sci-fi, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all living in a straight up fantasy, man, that is distracting you from your true purpose, man. Totally distracting you from your true purpose, man, and what is meant to be as far as what you're supposed to do as a black man. All right? Let's go to the Book of Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 6. Chapter 6, start at verse 8.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 8. But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty.
Keep going.
Verse 9. Until you therefore, O king, do I speak that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away.
Read verse 9 again, Shalaya.
Until you, therefore, O king, do I speak that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away.
You understand? Not falling away, man. Meaning what, man? The Most High is going to see you when you're in the metaverse, being a pedophile, man.
Right.
You understand? The Most High is going to see you groping up on small children and groping up on women, and you're on the stripper pole. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing all these abominable things. The Most High is going to see those things, man. Keep going.
Verse 10. For they that keep holiness, holily shall be judged holy.
You understand? Meaning what, man? You're going to have to keep that real holiness, man. By doing what? Keeping the holiness by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
By truly keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. And that's what it's all about, man. Everything else does not matter, man. And I truly mean that. Everything else outside of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and doing exactly what the Most High wants you to do, according to the scriptures, does not matter, man. It doesn't matter. And guess what? You know what's more importantly? It never mattered, man. It just all pressure coming up with these different tactics and these different ways to target us to keep our desires on him. Keep our desires on our oppressor. Keep our desires on America.
Right. Because
our attention span is very low, y'all. So it takes a very, very dedicated person, Black Spanking Native Indian, to be able to be locked in and focused in on what, man? On keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. It takes a powerful person, man. And you know what? It takes a selfless person to be able to do these things, man. Or you can just go be selfish and be in the metaverse. Go ahead, be in the metaverse. Go ahead, Doc.
The Sister Bria said, so from my understanding, the I.S.U.P.K is not supposed to be in the metaverse.
I'm not saying that, sis. Because like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying, we can use the meta. Trust me, best believe we're gonna find a way to be able to, do the metaverse in the most righteous way possible, man. I didn't, even heard brothers of, having all, the brothers come together and we have camp or we teach class in the metaverse, man. It's nothing, nothing, is saying that you can't, have, social media or anything in that nature. But what we are saying is that don't use it, in a way that's not going to benefit the Most High or benefit His people.
Right.
You understand? Like, brothers and sisters, we should be sharing these classes, man. You know what I'm saying? On social media, man. Every social media account should at least have at least one class a day, man. You know why? Because we teach classes every single day, man. Or at least have one type of quote, you know what I'm saying, that the generals or captains or officers are saying, man.
Right.
You understand? That's going to benefit Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. Nothing wrong with having social media. I mean, good night, In all the schools of Israel, we have social media accounts. You know why? Because we're pushing this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We're, posting pictures, posting our high holy days. There's nothing wrong with having social media. It's just the way how you operate when you're operating your social media account, man. All right? Hopefully that answer the question, sis. Let's drop down to verse 17.
Verse 17, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love.
The care of discipline is love. You understand? The care of discipline is love, man. And we all know that you just can't go around saying that I love this, I love her, I love him. Love is an action word, you know what I'm saying? So when you're showing your character of discipline, you're showing that you truly love your people, man. You understand? Because it takes a whole lot, man. Living in the world that we're living in right now, it takes a solid, disciplined brother or sister and child, especially the child, you know what I'm saying, to be able, especially for the child, you know what I'm saying, from a child standpoint, to not being able to not stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance, man. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot of discipline, man. Takes a whole lot of discipline, because you know why? You have a kid sitting down with all his peers, and he's the only one sitting down while they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Right.
You understand? It takes a lot of discipline, man, not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. You understand? Because that is just pushed through America, man. It's totally pushed through America that these are the delicate foods, and this is what good food is. You understand? It takes a lot of discipline, man, for a sister to be able to lay down with one man for the rest of her life, man. In the world that we live in, good night, man.
Right.
That's solid right there. That is straight up and down solid. Keep going, brother.
Verse 18, and love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
Good night, man. You know, so you're trying to live a forever life in a false life, in a make-believe life. You understand? You're truly trying to live a, forever righteous life in the metaverse, man. In your box of social media, because you're living in your own little world. Keep going, brother.
Verse 19, and incorruption maketh us near unto God.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. Verse 21, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore.
You understand? That's what it's all about, man. Drop that, go to Romans 1:21. That's what it's all about, man. By keeping the laws, man. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is real. That is real life. You understand? Earth, good night, man. Planet Earth, you understand? This is going to be within a blink of an eye. Good night, man. Within a blink of an eye, Earth is going to be no more, man.
Right.
And you're going to see our King YAHANNA rise, man, and have order in this place, man. And it's going to be a beautiful thing to see, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing to see, man, and Lord allow to be a part of, man. You understand? Because that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's truly all about, man. You understand? Truly all about, man. Let's go at Romans 1:21, man.
Come. Romans 1:21. Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination.
In their what?
Imagination.
In their what?
Imagination.
Say it one more time.
Imagination.
Keep going.
And their foolishness heart was darkened.
Good night, man. They know God. Everybody, quote unquote, say that they know God. And they choose to serve him in their own way, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They choose to serve him in their own way, man. No sweat, man. Go ahead and serve your white Jesus, man. Go ahead and serve your spirit God, man. You understand? Go ahead and do all those abominable things, man. You understand? Because all that is going to do, man, and truly think about this, man. Metaverse is Christianity, man.
Right.
Metaverse is just another form of Christianity. You know why? Because it's an escape from what's really going on, man. It's an escape of what's really going on and what we're really supposed to be doing, man. You understand? You know why? Because you don't have to change. You understand? But you can say that you want to be changed, but you don't have to change. Because God knows your heart, man. God truly knows your heart, man. God wants to say, oh, man, you're not supposed to be doing all these abominable things. And he is saying it through his priests and prophets. But guess what, man? You want to change what at your own pace. Oh, I want to do it tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Next year, I'm gonna make a New Year resolution that I'm going to, put everything down, stop smoking weed, I'm stop doing all these things. And then what happens, man? The quote unquote 1st of July comes, and then what happens, man? You at a party, and everybody that's at that party, they're doing what? All those abominable things that you said that you weren't going to do, man. Keep going, brother.
Verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
They became what?
Fools.
They became what?
Fools.
Say it again.
Fools.
Go ahead.
And changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man.
You understand? Think about that, man. These fools, man. These quote unquote texts, man. You understand? These quote unquote texts, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing all of these, having all these quote unquote smart devices and doing all of these, crazy things, man. All that is fake, man. But you know what is real, man? Having a seed in the soil, man. You understand? And I hope I don't have to go into detail with that. You understand?
Yeah, right.
Having a seed in some soil, that's real, man. You understand? And, as far as Black Spanking and Native Indians, we don't want to change because evil is comfortable. It's comfortable to sin every single day, man. It's comfortable to, get on social media and, do all these crazy things and, say that you living your best life and you're all on strip clubs and you're throwing your whole paycheck, you're throwing your rent at that stripper pole. That's easy. Because we have come and drawn to Joe condition is showing evil as comfortable, man. Right.
Verse 24.
Now let's drop that for time's sake. Let's go back to the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14.
Okay.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 9.
Wisdom of Solomon 14:9. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto God.
Mm-hmm.
For that which is made shall be punished together
Good night.
with him that made it.
Good night. Best believe, man, everything is going to burn, man. like I said earlier, man, Christ is gonna come down and drop the massive EMP on these social media platforms, and guess what? And guess what else, man? Everything else is gonna burn, man. In nuclear warfare, man. All that's going to burn, man. All because of we wanted to, you know, be in our own little box and do all of these things that's not benefiting the Most High.
Right.
The Most High has to destroy it for what? So of course, when you come back reincarnated, what? You can see the kingdom, man. You can see what he was trying to push forth for you to understand that all this social media bull is just not the way. Drop down to verse 11. Try to slide through these scriptures, man.
Verse 11, therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of God they are become an abomination, and stumbling block to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise.
Listen, man, these idols, when it comes to these idols, there's no competition to the Most High, man. You understand, the great high power, man. You understand it? And as for these stumbling blocks do not allow these stumbling blocks to hinder you from what's real and what's trapping you to not to change, man.
Right.
Don't allow these stumbling blocks to have you in a place where you can't climb over that stumbling block, man. You understand? Where you can't, maneuver around that stumbling block, man. Or you can't break down that stumbling block, man.
Right.
You understand? That's what's counsel for. That's what's counsel for. That's what's advice for, man. That's what the priests and prophets is sent here for, man. So we can counsel you through that stumbling block, man. So we can show you the way of how to knock that stumbling block down, man. So we can show you how to, maneuver around that stumbling block so we can stay back there.
Right.
You understand? We don't want a stumbling block to say, oh, man, I'm back again. We want that stumbling block to be gone forever. You understand? Keep reading, brother.
Verse 12, for the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them, the corruption of life.
Corruption is destruction, man. You understand? Think about it, man. Since y'all truly want to stay together, man. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if the Most High, come up with a what is it? How a person catch the flu, and what was next? The corona, and what else? The what is the other one, man? Pneumonia. Flu corona pneumonia. I wouldn't be surprised if all of them just be combined, right. and now that's the COVID-23. You understand? That's gonna be the new COVID-23, man. I would not be shocked if the flu, the coronavirus, and the pneumonia all be combined and come together, and now they have the COVID-23 or some other type of variant of the coronavirus, man.
Right.
Since we don't want to be truly out of America, and I'm talking about leaving America, I'm talking about out of America as far as her ways. The Most High can truly do that to us, man. He can truly do that, man. Me understand? It's just going to be a trend that's not going to take that long, man. Everything that is going away. As far as how something is trending or a hot topic, and it just happens for like a time period and it just fades away. The kingdom is going to be forever, man. The kingdom is going to be forever, man. Go ahead. You understand? The true kingdom is truly going to be forever, man. And that's what we need to truly wake up, man, and arise, man. SHALAM, man. We need to truly rise up and see what's happening, man, and how we are allowing all all these artificial distractions to steer us from far away from what the Most High wants us to do, man. Think about it, man. You are the Most High's child, man. He look at you as precious, man. You understand? What Apostle Paul said, he said, man, listen, man, I'm paraphrasing, man. His desire and hope that all of Israel be saved, man. Now, of course, is that going to happen? No. But that's what we want, man. We want all of Israel to be saved, man, from this destruction that is shortly coming, man. You understand? We want all of Israel to be saved from this destruction, man, of this World War III, man, that we are in the midst of, man. Last scripture going to be Ecclesiastes chapter 2. We truly want all of Israel to be saved, man. Because what's to come? Yikes. Something that you do not want to see, man.
Right.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 12.
Ecclesiastes 2 and 12. Woe be the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Listen, man. That's verse 13?
14. Sir.
14. Read verse 13 and 14 again.
Okay. Verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
You understand? Don't have a wicked mind in these mixed worlds, man. You understand? Don't have a wicked mind in these mixed worlds, man. Because, man, best believe, man, of course, when you have that weak mind, guess what happens, man? You said when you having that weak mind and you think that you know everything, guess what's truly happening, man? You know what I'm saying? You're getting beat up, you know what I'm saying, throughout social media, and you kind of want to come into the truth, and you want to serve, you know what I'm saying, this, and you want to serve that.
Right.
Guess what the angel is doing, man? The angel is looking at you, man. You know what I'm saying? The angel is looking at you like, man, well, you might as well go to your white God, because you know why? I serve the nigga God, man.
Right.
You understand? Patience, man. He's gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? Until you turn the other way and truly turn your ways away from America. But in the meantime, man, good night, man. Lord be with you, man.
Right.
You understand? And think about this, man. Waiting on Christ, man. You understand? People say, "Oh, I'm getting tired of waiting on Christ," and that's why they, go through these different avenues, and then all these different type of lifestyles and all these different religions. Like, man, where Christ at? Where where God at, man? Listen, man. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, man, to endure to the end, man.
Right.
Because Christ is coming back, man, with the 200 million angels, man.
Right.
All right, and don't allow artificial distraction, man, destroy you, man. Don't allow these artificial distractions, man, keep you from the kingdom, man. With that, I'm passing class over to Priest and Officer SHALAM.
Get that wonderful priest and officer hand. Powerful class. I.S.U.P.K. security announcement. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a brother and sister. When a brother or sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means 10th in Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund.
Free will offering for priests. Not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upholding convocation. Passover. 14th day of the first month, Friday, April 15th, 2022. Exodus 12, 1 through 51. Leviticus 23, 4 through 5. 1 Corinthians 5, 7 through 8. 2 Chronicles 30 and 17. Reminder, Akim and Awath to check the bulletin board in the front, in the hallways. Like, if one wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.